Hello, beautiful planner babes. Today we are going to do the Rosy Life Planner Mediterranean box. It was a theme box. I've been showing you guys some sneak peeks, not as much as I wanted to. And I did a full unboxing, which is also on the channel if you guys would like to go check out the full unboxing. And I said that I would do a plan with me with this kit and get my planner all set up and all the things. And let me tell you what, life started lifing. Full speed, just a million and one things. So literally, the last time I planned was the week of the 10th. And the next week I came in and I was going to try and do time blocking and use my highlighters, and it went not great. And then lo and behold, I had an incident, which I will talk about. And it has pretty much progressed into this week. And this week I have literally started this video 3 times. This is the 4th time. So we do have whiteout across the days, but I was not able to finish it past that. So hopefully today I will be able to do that. And in this kit and in our monthly, the horrible glare, sorry, the monthly Supreme Deluxe kits, Linda has been putting in these little folders. This kit, these ones have the snaps. In her monthly kits, they do not. They're like open folders for us to start storing our stickers and different stuff. And if you saw the unboxing, we did get 2 sizes. And this is perfect for on the go or smaller planners. This one actually is an A5 size. And when I did my unboxing, I did show that it does fit in my planner cover. So I can take my stickers with me in my planner cover. So, yeah. Let's see where we can get started. And I will go ahead and all the little goodies from it. We'll go ahead and do a chat along with getting it set up. All right, so here are our beautiful stickers, and I actually normally do, does this one have the days of the week? Maybe it did not, and that's why I was going to use these other stickers that I pulled from my monthly kit. Let's see, what's the first day of this week? Let's see, 10th, 17th. So the first day this week would have been the 18th. Oh, so planner babes, let's actually grab some white out so I can white out this little calendar here. So a week ago on, what was it, Monday the 11th? Yep, would have been Monday the 11th. I had planned, of course, to do my monthly or my weekly plan with me. But I got up and lo and behold, I thought, okay, I am going to clean. Where are my, I don't know where my tweezers are. All right, well, I guess we do it without the tweezers. Anyway, So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go out and clean the garage. So that's going to be my chore for today, is to get about 4+ hours done on the garage. So I go out there and I start, going through stuff, bringing stuff in the house. Literally, I'm probably a good 2-3 hours into it. And I come inside, and my little Frenchie Paris is shaking uncontrollably. And I'm like, oh no, what the heck happened? So if anybody's dealt with Frenchies or small dogs like that, they have a lot of hip problems, a lot of, just different issues. And so I'm checking her back, I'm checking her legs, I am checking every part of her to see what happened. She's not yiping at anything, she's not acting like anything hurts, but she is just like shaking uncontrollably. So I sit down with her for a little bit. The garage is like, left in the dust. It's like, nope, not gonna do that, not important, And so I sit with her for a while, and she stops shaking. And so I think, okay, well, maybe something about me going out and in and all the things has her upset, because she does have like the separation anxiety and, all the things. So I kind of quit working on the garage and just basically sat with her the rest of the day. So let me kind of detour. If you've been watching, we do have these terrible sticker papers that are in the kits now. And so, oh, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Never mind. Okay, detour, because we have our gorgeous washi that I didn't pull over here. Why? I have no idea. I actually think I want to use this. Anyway, so I took the rest of the day off. I didn't do a planner video. I didn't do anything. I just kind of sat with her all day. So, she seemed to be fine. Everything was going good. And, I thought, okay, it's just a little fluke. Well, I went to bed that night, all normal. At 4 o'clock in the morning, I wake up to her just once again shaking uncontrollably. And I'm like, okay, this isn't good. I get up and I am going to take her to the emergency vet at 4 o'clock in the morning. If you guys also know, my wife is over in the Seattle area working, which is literally 4 to 5 hour drive away from our house, depending on traffic. So I call her up and I let her know that something is incredibly wrong with Paris. So, and that I'm going to take her to the emergency vet. Well, I get Paris once again, calm down. She isn't shaking. So Mel says, well, let me go ahead and call into work. And this is Tuesday morning. So she calls into work and literally gets in the car and starts driving this way. I'm getting ready to go to the emergency vet. I'm like dressed, getting the car started, all the things. And then Paris goes back to being okay. So I call Mel and I'm like, let's try to get her into her regular vet. Because obviously you guys know that if you go to the emergency vet, you're spending a couple $100 just to even walk in. So I know it's not life-threatening at the moment. And if, something happens and she gets worse, 100%, I'm on my way to the emergency vet. No questions asked. But, once again, she seemed okay. So I was like, well, let's try and get her into her regular vet with emergency vet as an option. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh, I love that. And that was pulled off the box. And so I just added some tape to the back of it, and now I have it as a sticker. So anyway, we end up calling her regular vet, and we get her an appointment. And so Mel ends up traveling the rest of the way home. She gets home. Paris has no more episodes other than she isn't eating as well as normal. Usually she finishes her dish and then she goes over to Rune's dish, our English, and tries to eat the rest of his. And she wasn't doing that. She did eat all her food, but not try and eat his. And then when Mel got home, usually she goes nuts and is all about jumping all over her, just all the things. And she did not do that. So let's kind of wrap it up. We'll move a little faster through the story. And we end up taking her to her regular vet. 2 x-rays, lots of money later, and we find out that her T2 vertebrae, she has a compressed disc. So, couple prescriptions later, and we are out the door and we are heading home. So, of course, we start her meds and everything's going good. She's eating better again. She's back to her normal self. But she's technically supposed to be on bed rest for a month. So, yeah, she is not a bed rest type puppy at all. At all. But so we spend the rest of the weekend, keeping her as mellow as possible and all the things. And what day was it? Saturday? Yes, Saturday we went out to the farmer's market with our family. And we had a really nice time. And we come home and literally there is diarrhea all over the house. So, of course, we spend time getting that cleaned up, and our dogs do not have accidents in the house. They are 100% fully potty trained, no accidents. And I mean, literally for years. Well, like our Frenchie, she's a year old. No accidents. Our English, he is 4 years old. No accidents. So now she is literally running to the door to go outside every hour. So not only do we have to keep her sedated, but now the medicines that she is taking, have given her severe tummy troubles. And she is running to the door every half hour or every hour. And we are talking all night long. So I am up with her all night. Just nonstop. And so then, of course, I know that pumpkin is supposed to help with upset tummies. So we go to the store and we get some pumpkin puree. But I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed pie filling versus pumpkin puree like an idiot. And so I come home and I'm like, oh, well, I'll go ahead and give both dogs some because it's not going to hurt Rune. It's just going to be a nice little treat for him. And, of course, I think, well, the more the better will help her with her tummy. So I give both of them the wrong pumpkin, and now both my dogs literally have explosive tummy troubles every hour. Literally, I am running to the door, letting them outside every 30 minutes to every hour. And we're talking 24 hours a day. So not only does my Frenchie have tummy troubles from the pumpkin, she also has tummy troubles from the medicine she's getting. My English now has tummy troubles from the pumpkin. Let me see if there's anything on my pet tape that I want to use on this. Ooh, I wish I would have. So, we end up calling the vet. We end up getting a prescription that is now supposed to help tummy troubles. So, literally, I am 4 days into this. My dogs are just like not doing well. I am not doing well. I am not sleeping. I have not slept, in like 4 days, because every hour, 24 hours a day, we are getting up to go outside. And so then I have to drive up to the vet. I end up taking the dogs with me because I don't want them having accidents all over the house. So literally we are driving up there. We are pulling over on the side of the road to let them go out. I mean, it has just been a nightmare. So, and the medicine is helping some, but not a lot. So we also are now on a rice diet. So now with literally getting maybe a total of an hour's sleep every night, and that's total, taking care of 2 sick dogs, I'm making them a rice diet, and I'm feeding them literally a tiny bit every 2 hours throughout the day. And we are finally they are still having tummy troubles, but it is not as much. Like, it's not every hour. So literally we are going 2-3 hours to where they have to go out. And that is why I came in to try and do these videos. But that is not all that life wants to throw my way. No. Yesterday, the wife called and her car has broken down. So, it is literally not running at all. We had to have it towed to the house where she is staying at. She has no way home this weekend, so I have 2 sick dogs that I have to drive now 8-hour round trip to go and pick her up tomorrow. And we have to go look for a new car, or she is going to have to ride her motorcycle for a couple weeks, or I don't know. At this point, lack of sleep, 2 sick animals, the stress of it all, I am not lifing really well. So if you're watching this, please send all your love, all your prayers to help life stop just dumping on me right now, because I could really use a little bit of a break. So I know I talked more about just life in general. Well, I did this week's spread, then I talked about the kit itself. So this was a Mediterranean kit. I did the full unboxing. I did little sneak peeks on Instagram and TikTok, both about like all the things that were in it, like the planner bag, the washi tapes and pet tapes all individually, the 2 new folders, and of course, all the beautiful, beautiful planner charms that we got in this kit. So this is what I've got so far for this week's spread. I will go in and find some little stickers to put in. I really need to organize like all my icons to do like the trash and payday and bill pay. I have them, and sometimes I pull them out before I start these videos so I can add them. Today I obviously did not, because I didn't know if I was going to be running my dogs inside and out, and if I could even finish the video, because like I said, this is the 4th time I have started it. And so I will go ahead and finish filling that out, hopefully put some pictures up on Instagram, TikTok. But while we were at it, I wanted to grab a piece of the vellum, and I actually think that I want to use this super cute one because summer is slipping away from us. And I received my September kit already from the Rosy Life Planner. I did a video on it, so that will also be posted up. And yeah, so I am going to use this super cute summer one for this week. Although, yes, we are almost at the end of the week, and who knows, I might prolong it a little bit longer and keep it in for another week or so. How stinking cute is that? Oh my God, I love it. Love, love, love it. So let's get that in here. Hello, this one's being difficult today. There we go. All right, so we've got our cute little cover on here. And actually, since I did not do last week's, I thought that I wanted to take these gorgeous dashboards. I actually think I'm going to use this one in a journaling page. But I actually think I'm going to use these two for last week. So let's actually grab my corner punch. We'll round off these corners. Hopefully I can get a little bit of this, or the rest of this, I'm sorry, done, because my puppies are starting to get antsy. And since I don't know how to pause my videos and restart them, so this does have this. Let me just go ahead and wipe that out really quick. So yes, because I don't edit my videos, I don't know how to pause and restart this camera that I have, or how to splice the videos together. Yes, I know. I was supposed to start learning all this. It was one of my goals. But here we are, and it hasn't happened yet. But anyway, so if they get a little more antsy here, I'm going to probably just have to end the video without possibly any real goodbye. So just be aware, and thank you for sticking with me if that happens. I know it's not really how I want to do my channel and or my videos, but I do want to be real and lives. And so we deal with what we are dealt with. And so I am just going to, now that I got that all whited out, where did my tape go? Oh, but I did forget to share. I was talking so much about all the craziness in my life that I didn't get to share all the good stuff that also happened these last couple weeks, which has just, added to it. Like I had mentioned, we thought, Paris was okay and stuff, and we had gone to the farmer's market with my family that we end up going with we've been going quite a few weekends, and I am just loving it. Shout out to Tammy and Sabrina. I know Tammy is a big planner gal, and she watches my video. And so shout out, hello to her and Sabrina. And so we went to the farmer's market with them and had a really good time. And so that was on Saturday. And then on Monday, I was able to see Tammy and Sabrina a little bit again. And that was really nice. It wasn't a long visit, but a short visit. But I was still grateful to get to spend a little bit of time with them. And then on Tuesday, I actually got my 2 youngest grandbabies for the day. And let me tell you what, that was such a joy. Due to living so far away from them and now moving closer, and mom doing maternity leave for the youngest one and stuff, they haven't needed me. But she is now going back to work. My son is doing his paternity leave. But kind of in the middle of that, I got to watch them for the full day. And oh my goodness, I do spend a lot of time going up and visiting with them and spending a few hours every other week due to their work schedule and stuff. But yes, so I got them all day at my house and we had so much fun. So there, I use the 2 dashboards. Like you guys know, you don't have to use them strictly for dashboards. I'm hoping that it will close. I think if we just get it bent a little bit, that it will work fine. So, I guess I will have to take my little trimmer and trim that edge. But yes, so I was able to cover up the boo-boo page that I did and the week that I didn't do. And then we got this week set up here for my weekly. And like I said, I don't have like my little book with all the stickers. And so I haven't added to it and or filled it out, but I will get to that and hopefully put a finished picture over on Instagram. Would love to have you guys follow me all the places, TikTok, Instagram, and here on YouTube. And last week I also did a little bit of journaling, and I actually kind of cut up some of the dashboards from the pink 2.0 box, I believe is the one I did. And I did these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pages here. The week prior, I had used stickers from Leah from her shop that I PR for, and that is for Paper Boutique. I've done a lot of videos there, and if you want to shop any of her gorgeous stickers, the code is paper PR20. And then, yeah, so that was, and then here we are still. Did I do those on the wrong week? No, 15th. So 16th. So yeah. So I got up through last Friday. So I am literally a week behind. But like I said, I want to take some of these. I think I'm going to cut out this page on one of them. I think I'm going to tear a couple of these here. And then we also have the full vellum pages that I actually think I'm going to cut some of these other ones out. Some of these scenes here, and use the Mediterranean kit for those. And I do have also a lot of the vellums that I am trying to use from the August kit. I had some really adorable ones from there. But I'm trying to incorporate these more in my journaling pages to get some of them used up. But anyway, and then like after I use them here to also get them put in. But that is using the gorgeous Mediterranean kit. Look at, I have been so horrible about journaling this year. I don't even know, has been something else, really. I feel like I get caught up, I get back on track, and lo and behold, then we're right back where we started, just trying to, I don't know, live life, make it day by day. So actually, since this video hasn't gone as long as I thought it would, let me go ahead and set a little bit of this up. So this is my Aura Estelle white croc A5 size planner cover. And it actually has a little charm loop here on the bottom of it, which I love. And I think every planner should have like 5 of them for sure. But I am going to put the little seashell charm that came out of the Mediterranean box And I think that goes beautifully with this. So we can use that for the last couple weeks of August. And then, of course, we had these other little charms, which I wonder if that will close if I put this one up